see the video?
Hmm?
You see the video on your screen?
What video?
We're live. Do you see it?
No.
Frick. I don't see it either.
Just connect your encoder to go live.
It's connected. You are live. Wait a minute. What the hell?
It seems like it froze.
No, wait. We're on a different. It's on a different link. It's fucking weird.
Well, what do we got to do? We got to send out a new link?
Why is it on a different link? I don't understand that.
We'll fix it quick.
Gotta figure out how. Hold on.
You're sending everyone a new link?
I'm gonna see if I can. Hold on. I'm not sure why this is. I have to. Not sure why it did that. I scheduled it.
It seems few of you got a certain link and a few of you got a different link.
I don't even know why. That's
A
weird.
few of you who are in right now are not in the chat that I'm watching.
Just sent it out. So weird. I just sent out a new one. Just let them know. I don't know why I did that. Delete this one. It's fucking crazy. Has to be a glitch on. This is the correct one. I don't know what happened. I had it scheduled from Friday. Have to look into that. Maybe it's a new thing they're doing. I don't know. But the issue is. See something here.
Mike No-Go Zones, welcome. You were always in the Mafia. Spotify is still Mafia. But now you can meet everybody else, I guess.
What the fuck? Oh.
Hi, Jennifer, not Jen. Oh, what?
Why the fuck did it do that? That's so weird. This one has to be erased. So now if I duplicate this one.
Hello, everyone. Again.
I don't know what the hell happened.
I know Dawn will be happy. Maybe some other mafia ladies. Staten Island Chris has disappeared.
Yeah, where did he go?
He offed himself. Not literally.
Like
He got
what?
he got yelled at. He said something on one of Cousin Rick's posts. The picture he posted a cat with some meat. Eating some meat, pretending to eat some meat. And he posted some comments and Rick took him down and he said, do better. And then that was enough. Chris just, I don't know. Whatever.
Yep.
Yeah, I know, Doreen, right? I don't think he's canceled, but he might be lurking. Hi, Chris. Don't be scared.
Come back.
Ron. I guess that sums it up, right?
Mm.
Yeah, it was fun, man, bro. Talk about it. Should we get going?
Yeah. I got to get out. So here we go. Ready?
Mm-hmm.
And we're back!
Oh, my goodness. After a week.
Yeah.
After a week of no shows, we are back. Oh, the Alaric and the Corey show. Corey is off today. I don't know if you saw on his Instagram over the weekend, Dash died.
Yeah.
His dog Dash. And very sad. Surprising.
Yeah.
I mean, he talked about his heart issues and stuff. Never really got fully into detail. I mean, I don't think I ever really fully understood what his issue was, but it's very sad that I think he was only like 4 years old.
Part of his post was he actually said what Dash had. It was like DCM or something, which is a silent killer in dogs. Apparently, they don't
those
show
kinds
any,
of dogs, especially.
Yeah, they don't show any signs of it. It's like they don't show that they can't breathe. It's like one day they're fine, Tuesday they're not, you know.
So I texted him last night. I said, look, we're doing a show. If you feel up to it, whatever. He didn't respond. So I guess that means he didn't feel up to it. But I mean, shit, I took 3 days off when Buddy died.
Yeah.
It's rough. Probably
Sucks,
rough on the kid.
Yeah. Your pet becomes part of your family, man, right? I mean, it's you're the kid, another,
Yeah.
I don't know.
And then, not to double up, not to start the week in the first show back with this, but if you want to shoot house guest Lisa a text or a DM or whatever, her brother died
Yeah, I did.
over the weekend.
Crazy. Was he sick? Did he have like a...
Yeah. It's not my place to go into detail or anything like that, but
All right.
yeah, he was sick for a while.
Oh, it's a shame.
Dawn said my cat was diagnosed with cancer and died the next day. Whew.
Yeah, those silent killers, because you don't know. They can't talk to you.
Madison, poor Dash, Christine, Corey absolutely loved that dog. Yeah. I mean, so did I. So did I believe we took
all
him
did.
on the trip with us,
Yeah. Good
to
dog.
now I feel extra bad. I didn't want to like go to the vet real quick, he's just got the shits. We don't need to go to the vet. See? Maybe it's
Never
my
know.
fault.
Never know.
Maybe had we gotten to the vet sooner.
So yeah, I mean, things
Yeah.
could have. It was a snowball that just started with you.
I'm just trying to make light of the situation. That's
Yeah.
all. Yeah.
Do you feel like coming back? You know how you used to like have a week off of school, and then that Sunday before coming back to school, you get that pit in your stomach. You feel like that coming back to the show? You know what I'm saying?
What do you mean
Yeah.
a pit?
No, not a pit, but like
This
know how
isn't
you
school. I enjoy this.
All right, good.
The
I just
pit
wanna
in
make
my
sure.
stomach was because I fucking dreaded school. You really have a pit in your stomach coming
No,
back to
no,
this?
I was
like you
asking you.
dreaded coming back to this?
Like you got to go back to work today. You got to go back to the boss. You got
Yeah,
to go.
this doesn't
you gotta
work.
Go back to life.
The only bad thing about this is having to get up so early. That is, whatever. This isn't work. This is fun.
Yeah. Well, the boss is fun for you too, isn't it?
Ah,
I heard you were on yesterday. Were you live or was that pre-recorded? Or was it yet?
really? I didn't go in on a Sunday.
I don't know.
I
thought
record it
maybe-
live. I don't like doing, if you hear me on the boss on the weekends, it's recorded, but it's recorded just prior. Some people record like 3 days out. And you can always tell if they're recorded or live because when they do the weather, they don't give any current temperatures.
Yeah.
You know?
They don't
They
talk
just
about
go ahead and
current
do the
events.
forecast. That's how you know they're not live. I leave my fuck ups in there. So you can't tell whether I'm live or not, really. Because you hear me fuck up and you go, oh, well, he must be live because if he recorded, he'd have done that again. Not me.
No, you just let it go.
I just let it go.
That's good.
Whatever. You fuck up, you fuck up.
Yeah.
Carson, my kid was actually happy to go back to school after being out for a month in an anxiety program.
Yeah, I mean, what do they call that? The Sunday scaries, where you get that feeling, like the first day
I
back.
hate fucking school. I hated school, and I hate when I have to do something. Even if it's something fun. If I've got something scheduled. You know how you always say yes to everything when it's far away because it seems like, oh yeah, that'll be fun. I'll be into it then. Hey, we're gonna go bowling 2 weeks from Sunday. All right, put me down. And then that Saturday comes, you're like fucking dreading. That's where the pit of the stomach comes. Even though you love bowling, just the fact that you have to be somewhere, I can't stand having to be somewhere. Is that weird?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Doreen, Brittany's not back on the boss. She's just filling in for Nor'easter Nick. She works for Nor'easter Nick. He's her boss. She's back doing weather for 17 days, I guess, because he went on a cruise. Keep me off the fucking water. Keep me off the water. Not going back on.
That water that you were on looked like you were on glass. It was nice.
It was fantastic. The vacation to Key West was awesome. It was me and cousin Rick, who I asked to be on this morning, but he couldn't be because he's got an appointment to go to. Nuzzin, of course, and then Rhett. All four of us went to the Keys, and it was fantastic. Great vacation. It was cold for 2 of the days. Cloudy, rainy.
When you say cold, like what cold? Like
63.
60? Oh, yeah, that's cold.
I'm in the Florida Keys.
Yeah.
Me and Nuzzin, our plan for like, I think it was the last day or second to last day, we were like, we just want to lay out. That's all we're going to do. We're just going to lay out today. And then it was cloudy and freezing. And then we went on the, well, first of all, we went fishing with Captain George. Captain George got a beautiful new boat. Got a couple of huge boats. But we went out and we were all excited, you know, especially Rhett. He's 12. Can't wait to go fishing. Before we go out, he's like, is it going to be rough? Nah, said Captain George.
Well, let's just say this before you go on. Rough to Captain George is not rough to you. Like that, there's because, you know, like he's used to, you know,
The sea was angry that day, my friends.
Was it? Oh.
That's a Seinfeld reference.
Yeah.
For anyone who knows. No, but it was windy. And so, you know, the green part of the ocean, that was the smooth part.
Yeah.
But we wanted to go out to where, you know, deeper. We could still see land. So, I mean, we weren't like way out in the middle of the ocean. But we started heading out and the wind was blowing and the waves were getting bigger, tossing the 55-footer around pretty good. Oh, God, I'm thinking, oh, geez. What's going to happen when we anchor? George is like, oh, she'll smooth out.
She never smoothed out, huh?
No, she didn't. And I thought when you anchor, you know, you just sort of go like this, right?
Yeah.
We were going side to side.
Oh, shit.
And we were like, oh, Rick threw up.
Did he really?
Rick vomited off the side. Yeah, because it was like, Rhett was scared shitless. Nuzzin asked if the boat was going to tip. And like, that's not how they work, you know? But,
wow.
Of course, Captain George and his son, they're used to it. I almost threw up. It's worse. I went and sat in a cabin. That's worse. You got to go out and stare at the horizon.
Yep.
Yeah. And once you get your sea legs and you get to balance yourself a little bit, it was really rocking. I caught the biggest fish, caught a yellowtail.
Saw that.
Rhett caught some fish. I mean, we caught fish.
Did you eat
Rhett
it?
was like, yeah, we ate it. Delicious. Yeah. Fresh, swimming around 1 minute, in your belly the next.
Yeah.
Rhett was just like, could you guys stop fishing? I want to go in. So we cut the excursion a bit short, but it was just like, it was rough.
Was the water warm though? Because
the water was warm.
It was,
yeah.
okay.
Yeah. And then we went out on the pontoon on Wednesday. George took us around the island of Isla Mirada, about 15 miles around. And it was windy and cold and free. I was freezing on the bite, a towel around my legs. We all had towels.
Wow.
Yeah, it's cold. I'm like, I can't believe I'm in Key West. But it was fun. It was great. Captain George was amazing. His wife was awesome.
Something lurking off the coast. The real question is, which I'm sure a lot of people are wondering, how was that meetup with Jillian? That was nice. I saw you guys. You look cute in the picture together.
Okay. It's all it was. I mean, she came down from Miami and we got drunk. Well, they got drunk.
Okay.
Sunday.
Oh, yeah. That's another thing we wanted to ask. How was the, you could jump off the wagon real fast for a couple of days or?
Yeah, I had a couple beers. I didn't get drunk. Actually, I guess that Sunday I had about 6 drinks and I didn't feel good. I didn't like it.
No, I'm assuming you wouldn't.
It was not a fan. Had a couple frozen drinks. Those tasted great, but then I kept drinking. Had a couple of light beers and stuff. I didn't go nuts in any shots, but yeah, I mean, like, you know, Jillian came down and then whatever. I went to bed. They were still up. I went to bed. I went upstairs to watch House of Fear or Fear Factor, House of Fear. While she was still there. Didn't say goodbye.
Wow.
Because they were drunk. They were hammered, those three. She was showing everyone how to like choke someone out.
Oh yeah, because she's into that.
So she was like doing all this shit, you know, and then they were all wrestling around on the floor. I'm like, what is this?
That could have led to something, you know. You never know. Imagine she choked you out and you choking her out. And
what in Utah is happening right now?
No, she choked you out. Half hour later, you're choking her out.
I wanted no part of it. The floor was hard. I'm not gonna wake up with bruises on my knees. Been there.
Yeah, I bet. Yeah.
Kidding. Yeah, but no, I wanted no part of that. So I went upstairs, went to bed.
All right. I thought the first meetup would have been a little more hey, oh.
Why would it be ooh, ah, hey?
Well, because there's been talk over the last 4 years on how
from me.
Well,
you guys. That was all you guys trying to stoke some fucking flame that wasn't there.
but maybe the flame was still like lingering in the back,
Yeah.
like a little pilot light.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. She's dating some hockey player.
Oh, fuck him though. That's just that's a
Yeah,
placeholder
like, I can
until you
compete-
come along,
I can't compete with a hockey player.
bro. That's a placeholder until you come to your
Okay.
senses.
I forgot his fucking name now too.
Is he like a
Bissonnette,
professional?
I think Bissonnette. Yeah.
A professional guy?
Yeah.
Oh.
I think he's got money. He's an athlete, so he's in shape, and I think he was black or blackish. So I can't compete with that cock either. I mean, like, I'm out. 3 strikes, I'm out. Gone. Bye-bye.
Wow.
That's lovely. What you
Yeah.
got in your chest there.
Oh God, it's been all week, man, and it's fucking lingering like crazy.
You're always
Well,
sick.
I got a kid that brings all the shit home. So now
Gross.
I have
Don't do that.
I have a question.
Nobody wants to hear it. I almost made Nuzzin throw up in the car because did you hock
I
a did one of those.
Oh yeah.
And then it was like a thick one, and you could hear it, and I swallowed it.
Oh,
and
that's
and
the
she
worst.
goes, "I saw your." First of all, you can see my Adam's apple move when I swallow anything, but she watched me swallow the thing, and she was like,
Oh man, that's great.
just imagining that big fucking loogie going down. But it felt so good. It feels so good when you swallow a big ass loogie. You never. Here's the funny thing about those. Like if you were to spit it into a cup, the last thing you're gonna do is swallow it. You're not gonna drink it back up. But if you can't, as long as you can't see it, it's fine to swallow.
Was it one of those thick ones where you could like bite it and it like splits in half thick?
Probably. That was a good one.
Yeah, that's when I'm
Yeah.
coughing up these
It
days.
felt like I was actually swallowing a Werther's. Like,
Yeah,
It
yeah.
felt like a harder can. You could feel it had substance. You could feel it go down.
Yeah. Wow.
Yeah.
All right.
It wasn't just liquid.
So now you're back. You've had you jumped off the wagon for a little bit. Now you're back. Are you like California sober? You know what California sober is? It's
I'll
like,
have a beer here and there. Is that
You're not gonna-
California sober?
well, it's a California sober means they don't drink anymore and they're not doing drugs, but they're still smoking weed. So this is kind of
Nah,
like
I don't like weed.
No, but are you going to do like, casual drinking now rather than just, going out and having 13 beers at Russ's show? You can have one drink.
Having an actual beer is the same as having a near beer for me. Like there's no point. I only drank to get drunk. There's no real point in me having a beer.
Because the
There's no
taste
real
is awful,
point
right?
of putting that of putting my kidneys through that if I'm not getting hammered. So, and I realized that over the weekend. I'm like, I don't really. I do miss getting fucking drunk. I do. I really want to get fucking drunk. I want to go to LBI when Nuzzin and Rick come up for end of July for the annual LBI trip. I am going to get drunk one of those nights, but that's it.
Could you tell yourself, like you have a cheat meal once a week? Could you have like a cheat drunk night once a month?
No, I'm not going to do
Rather
it that
than-
often. I'm not going to do it that often. It's not worth it. It's not worth it. I don't know how I'm going to react.
In your body too. since
Because
you
what put me
so-
in the hospital was something I didn't think was that
True.
big of a deal.
True,
Next thing
true,
I
yeah.
know, my kidneys are failing and I'm in the hospital.
Yeah, right.
You don't know. See, that's just it. You don't want to roll the dice, like doing coke. Well, what's it cut with? Is there fentanyl in it? Why do you want to roll those dice? It's not worth it.
Nowadays, you can't. You don't know.
No.
Yeah.
Life is too precious. I know that sounds real cheesy, but fuck. You know?
No, it's the truth. You're right.
Dash just died.
I know.
That really did hit me when I saw that. Like that
Yeah,
poor
it-
dog. And I felt so bad for Corey. I don't know how close the rest of the family was, but he did. Did you see he posted something that said it was our dog and our was in caps? So I think maybe he was getting, I feel so sorry for you, or I'm sorry for your loss. I think he made a point to say it was all of our dog.
Yeah, because he was so Dash was all over the place. I mean,
Yeah.
Shame.
Mego, never look. Oh, my husband and I haven't had alcohol in 2.5 years, and it's been better than ever. Never looked back. See, good for you.
I haven't drank
Yeah.
in. Phew. I can't tell you how long. People buy me shots and drinks all the time. I just put them to the side. Thank you. Put them to the side. I never take them ever. That's it.
See, now that I miss. That part of it I miss. I'm not going to casually drink because it's not that. What's the point? But I mean, I will let myself go here soon. I'm not going to do any shots though. That's scary. And then Chuck Norris died over the weekend too.
Chuck Norris, yeah.
I never thought he would die. I thought that was fake news. I'm like, he's not dead.
No.
That's the worst joke ever. Chuck Norris kills death. He doesn't die.
No, yeah. When Chuck Norris does a push-up, he doesn't do a push-up. He pushes down the earth. You know what I'm saying?
Ah.
That's
In that vein, here are some of the best Chuck Norris jokes. Oh, God, that sounds so nasty.
I know, it's horrible.
You're like, oh, my God, you're just bubbling under.
Bubbling, bro. I went to the doctor. They gave me antibiotics and some like shit. It still hasn't worked 5 days later.
You sound like you're underwater.
It's awful. I feel like shit.
God said, let there be light. Chuck Norris said, say please.
That's awesome.
Most kids check their closet for the boogeyman every night. The boogeyman checks his closet for Chuck Norris.
Yes.
What else we got? Chuck Norris uses pepper spray to season his meat. Chuck Norris once kicked a horse in the face. We now call those animals giraffes. Chuck Norris is the only person who can slam a revolving door. There's no theory of evolution, just a list of animals Chuck Norris allows to live. Chuck Norris once had a near Chuck Norris experience. Chuck Norris doesn't wear a watch. He simply decides what time it is. Chuck Norris lost his virginity before his dad did.
Stupid.
Chuck Norris sleeps with a pillow under his gun. Chuck Norris can make a snowman out of fire. Chuck Norris cowboy boots are made from real cowboys. And the best one, Chuck Norris's tears can cure cancer. Too bad he's never cried.
Wow, that's a good one.
That's a good one.
There's a lot of them out there.
Mm-hmm.
So good. Yeah, poor guy. Well, he was at what, 86, right?
Yeah. They didn't say why he died either. He just went into the hospital, or did they already?
No, I didn't see it. Chuck didn't die. He's just visiting up there, Coyote said. He's coming back.
What'd you do the week we were out? Anything fun?
No, just worked, live life, live vicariously through your pictures. I didn't know, it didn't look cold in your pictures. When you were
I didn't
like,
post much. I'm on board with Corey now. Like, I
When you're on
thought about
vacation,
posting some stuff. I'm like, I don't feel like it. I don't want it. I didn't really even post regularly, how I post political stuff. I didn't do any of my stories hardly. Just like,
I did book a trip to Washington, D.C. for a couple of days for Giovanni is learning about, like the Washington Monument and all that shit. And he was like, Dad, I want to go to Washington, D.C. So Thursday and Friday of after Easter, we're just going to go and show him all the sights in D.C.
Is he going to learn the truth? That we dug the monument out of the mud flood that was already there? Is he going to learn the truth about the Capitol?
I don't really know the truth. All I know is he keeps asking me who shot Martin Luther King and if he was still alive. I mean, I don't know.
What?
He keeps asking me, Dad, who shot Martin Luther King? I was like, I don't even know, first of all. I mean, I guess I could Google it.
Well,
and then
fucking the CIA did.
Well, I mean, how am I going to tell him that? They're learning in school the guy's name.
Tell him the truth. Tell your kid the truth about all these things. Don't let him learn. Why are you going to let? Yeah, that's when you get him the truth. Don't let the lies take root now. 9/11's a lie. The moon landing is a lie. All these things are about to teach him. Tell him the truth so it's not hard for him, so he doesn't have cognitive dissonance when he finally has to learn the truth. Do it now.
Bro, the guy,
why would you? And this is an honest question. You know the truth.
Right.
Why would you sit back and let someone teach your kid things you know are lies?
Because
This will be good.
No. How do you get it through? Listen, the child eats chicken nuggets and mac and cheese and can't wipe his own ass. How am I going to convince him or tell him or make him understand that it was the CIA did it?
Maybe not now, because he's probably, when do they learn about the moonlight? Whenever they start to learn about various topics, that's when you come home. That's when you get home and he comes home, and that's when you sit him down and go like, that's bullshit.
Well, like when they start learning about 9/11, because I'm sure that's coming up soon, right?
Maybe. I would really love to know the curriculum surrounding that now. At this point.
I'll let you know. I'll find out.
25 years later.
I'm going to I'm going to tell him it was an inside job. I'm going to tell him that the government did it because of, whatever reasons. But, like, what's his name? Osama bin Laden. The guy, have you seen those conspiracies?
He was a buddy of the fucking, he was a part of the
Right.
CIA. He was a buddy. He was over to people's houses and shit.
He grew up in
he
like
was just a boogeyman.
Yeah.
We never saw his body. Obama shoved him into the ocean. They washed his body allegedly and then shoved him into the ocean before they showed anybody his body. Didn't take any pictures? That's weird.
But I also, what Brooklyn Johnny says, teach him to think outside of it. I want him to figure it out for himself.
Question everything.
Yeah, I'll plant the seed, but let him figure it out for himself. And then Mago Maego says, Jay, don't take parenting advice from Kane. No, but you're right.
Well, then raise a stupid kid. Raise a kid that has blinders on. Raise a kid that, you know what? Feed him all the poisons too. Why stop with the truth about history? Go ahead. We know all about the food, how it's poisoned. Why don't you just feed him all that shit too? Let him eat fucking Lucky Charms for breakfast every day.
No, he doesn't. He has, what does he eat for breakfast? Apples and shit like that.
It's easy. You know why? Because it's easier. It is easier. Once you wake up and once you realize that we've been lied to, it's hard. It sucks. You can't watch movies the same. Once you realize that we're propagandized from every fucking angle, once you realize that everything's a lie, you can't watch a movie the same without picking it apart. Right. Oh, they're saying this. You can't do anything the same. And if you want to live in that world, which I know a lot of people choose to do, that's great. That's fine. God bless you. But some of us would rather know the truth.
He is asking about Jesus a lot.
That's good.
Yeah, Dad, where's Jesus? Dad, how old is Jesus?
And those
Dad,
don't tell him, people like to use the word story. Oh, there's a lot of great stories in the Bible. Those aren't stories. Those are historical facts that have been proven archaeologically. You can go to these places. You can go to these places that the Bible talks about.
And the great thing about it, we'll be in the car, and I'll put on a different station. I don't know, 98.3, whatever, 107.1, The Boss. And he'd say, Dad, put back on 99.1. And then he just sings all the Jesus songs. He loves it.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, he's a good kid. He's handsome too. Have you seen a picture of him recently?
What?
He is so handsome. I don't know where the fuck he came from. I mean, have you seen the picture of him recently?
What do you want me to say, Jay?
I mean, let me show you this. Hold on. Look at this kid.
I'm not in the habit of talking about. Yeah, he's a handsome boy.
God, I don't know where the fuck he came from. Not me. That's for sure.
Brooklyn Johnny, that doesn't matter. He goes, I agree with you 100%, Kane. That should be where the thought ends. But then he adds, but coming from a man with no kids, and well, we heard about Elmer, so that doesn't matter. You don't need kids to know how to handle them.
I think when he can comprehend, I think Kat just said it. Kids will naturally start to question shit. And when they do, that's when I'll then tell them, I'm not going to just be like, hey, Giovanni, come here. Let me
more
tell
recently
you.
Because everyone else is open to questioning everything before. Nobody was questioning shit when I was growing up.
No, never.
You swallowed a hook. Think about your parents' favorite news anchors from back in the day. Walter Cronkite was a CIA plant. All of these people in the news were telling you stories. It goes back further than that too. So we just nobody questioned anything. I don't recall the space shuttle Challenger that blew up. Those people are still fucking alive.
And they just found them, or not they just found them, but they're out there places using the same names. They didn't even change.
I know.
That's so wild to me. I just saw somebody over the weekend put that a conspiracy. But it's not a conspiracy because they literally put it side by side from when they went on, in their suits and shit to where they are now. Same face, same name, everything.
Nobody questioned that.
Fuck.
Shit, nobody questioned 9/11 when 9/11 happened. Yeah. I was one of the idiots. I got into a big fight with a buddy of mine named Casey. He was one of the first people who knew.
That it was.
And I remember being at Booker's house. You know Chris Booker?
Yeah.
From K-Rock and all those days. Yeah. I was visiting him, and Casey came over, and Booker was coming down the hallway back to his house. And we were shouting so loud, Booker kicks the door, and he goes, shut the fuck up. I can hear you down the hallway. Oh, we would never do that. What an idiot. I was saying things like, the government would never do that to its own people. What a fool. What an absolute
I
tool
know.
bag.
I know. Now you look back at even
How
just
stupid.
the plane crash.
I mean, those weren't. I went down a rabbit hole this week. Those weren't planes. If you watch the slow mo, all CGI, horrible CGI at best. Oh, and let me show you this. So we had that LaGuardia accident today.
Yeah, the plane apparently ran into a fire truck or something like that, right?
At 24 miles an hour. A plane, after it landed, ran into a fire truck at 24 miles an hour. And that's the damage it did. The pilots died because the nose of the plane is absolutely destroyed.
Oh, I didn't know. I thought it like landed into it. Like
No, it was taxiing 24 miles an hour.
There's no way.
And it caused that much damage. You're going to tell me an airplane caused enough damage to the World Trade Center that it brought it down? No. Look at that. You know what a goose does when it hits the nose of a plane?
Yeah. Wow.
That is the result of a 24-mile-an-hour accident. Tore the fucking front end of the plane off. So my first thought upon seeing that was like, well, that's even further proof that there's no way.
No way.
Pieces of the plane would have fallen off. The entire plane goes into the building. Like, the tail is still intact when the initial 3/4 of the plane are in the quote unquote in the building. Like, I mean, it's just horrible CGI.
It looked like a knife was just cutting through the building, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
please, steel.
Stupid.
And look at that. I become that was a 24-mile-an-hour accident. If you're in your car, you're not even getting hurt.
At 20, no way.
Planes have to be built with that lightweight material. Because obviously they're planes, but it's just
24
so
miles an
so
hour.
Dumb.
Yeah, there's no way that. Wow.
Think about how fast you drive through a school zone.
Yeah, it's 25 miles. Yeah. Right. Wow. It's crazy.
It's sad. The pilots died. I don't know whose fault it was. I think they said that. I think they gave the fire engine clearance or whatever to go to some other plane, but
crazy.
That nuts. Ain't that nuts? I don't know how we got on that. That wasn't part of the plan, all this conversation, but I guess it started with telling your kid the truth. You know what else is fun? I just discovered pickleball. Everybody likes to make fun of pickleball. We had a pickleball at the resort, pickleball court. Fucking fun.
It's tennis with smaller rackets, basically.
It's
right?
a wiffle ball. It's a wiffle ball with a fucking hard racket. I don't like the noise it makes. It's kind of stupid, kind of janky. But pickleball's super fucking fun. I'm going to look to be playing more of that. And then there was some black people that worked. There was 2 black people that worked on the resort that called me Jesus.
I saw you posted a picture with the guy.
Yeah. He said I reminded him of Jesus, and so he was all wanting to get pictures and stuff.
Did that make you feel good that somebody, compared you to Jesus?
No, it was. I felt it was pretty blasphemous. But then I saw him again, and he apologized.
Why blasphemous?
I don't know, because there's only one Jesus.
Yeah. I mean, but
I am certainly not Jesus.
No, but you do resemble a little bit. The pictures that we've seen of Jesus, the beard, little beard, long hair, tall.
And then we were in the pickleball court talking to the one guy I took a picture with. And then a black woman walks by. Oh, he does look like Jesus. Oh, he do? No, he do. Because Rick asked her something like that. That's pretty funny.
That was good. Nice.
That's how she talked. Fun.
That's such a stereotype. Because I was thinking that's how she said it anyway. Look at this motherfucker looking like Jesus and shit.
That's especially down there in the South. Come on.
Yeah.
Davian said, I love pickleball. I stopped playing since my wife is pregnant. Why did that stop you? Why can't you play pickleball? Because your wife's pregnant.
Because when your wife's pregnant, you got to just be like your wife. You got to,
because she's a cunt.
Wow.
You don't have to keep muting yourself when you cough. I think it's kind of funny to hear.
It's loud. It's disgusting.
It sounds like you're drowning. Why? Oh, why? You can't have any fun? Do women, when they get pregnant, are they like, well, you're not going to have any fun if I can't?
Well, because they're like, I'm home, all fat, carrying your kid, and you're out in shape, looking all sexy because you're playing and working out and this and that. That's what you get.
I think maybe you went a step further than most women would think. But I can see the whole, you're not going to have fun if I can't have fun part.
Well, Davion said that she's who he played with.
Oh, okay. Oh, that makes
Well,
sense.
you got to pick another hot chick then.
Or just, pick a man to play against. Why does it have to be a hot chick? You don't want to do that. She's already pissed she's pregnant.
Yeah.
Don't be playing with a girl. Go find a fucking pickleball buddy. I'll be your buddy. I'll play.
It's a good workout, right? Running up and down, back and forth.
Yeah, it's fun. It's not fun in flip-flops, though.
Yeah, but you know what's crazy is there's a park over here. You probably passed it. I forget the name of it. Literally 7 o'clock in the morning when I used to drive Giovanni to his other school, they'd be out there. The old people be out there playing pickleball and shit.
Good for them. Gives them something to do.
At 7 a.m. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's big amongst the celebs now. Pickleboard tournaments. You know who does? Guy Fieri, he's all into it.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Loves that shit. He does tournaments, hosts tournaments around the country.
Yeah, people make fun of it because it's like an old people. It's not an old people. I think Rick was telling me the world's best player is 18. He makes like $15 million a year.
Playing pickleball?
Yeah. Not just
Fuck.
for the olds.
Wow.
Speaking of which, there's a lot of division in this country. I think it's something we can all get behind. This is in Minnesota. This woman wants a law passed so she can drink in the nursing home. Did you hear about this?
Why wouldn't they let her?
Well, personally, I think it's just the workers. They don't want to have to deal with drunk old people. Never mind that they're paying to be there. And this
A lot
is
of
the
money.
twilight, and this is the twilight of their life. If they want to have some drinks, go ahead. But she went before the Minnesota House of Representatives. Legislators are considering a grandparents' happy hour, a bill that would allow group homes to serve alcohol. And when you listen to this woman talk, like, how do you know?
Friends and I love happy hour, just like.
God bless her.
I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna start over because I want that all clear.
My friends and I love happy hour,
Yes.
just like many of you do, I am sure. Just because we are older and live in assisted living doesn't mean that we should have fewer freedoms than anyone else. Allowing our facility to coordinate this happy hour affords us and our families the peace of mind that we can enjoy life but not be out slipping on the ice to stop and get our box of wine. This amendment is simply putting into law what many people assume is already allowed. Happy hour at the place where we call home.
My only regret is that we might not get invited to one of these happy hours if it gets passed.
There's an age threshold now.
I see how it is. I see how it is.
Yeah,
That's
but
great.
isn't that cute?
That is cute. Why wouldn't they let them do that? Come on, this
I
is
don't
like
know.
their last stop in life. You don't go to one of those places to as a a bridge. This is the bridge to heaven. You know what I'm saying? This is it.
Well, I don't imagine you think of it like that if you're in the nursing home.
No, but let them do it. It's like stopping somebody who's been smoking. I think we said this before. The person's been smoking for 90 years of their life, and now you're trying to get them to quit because they're sick. Let them
Right.
fucking smoke.
Right.
Who cares?
And you know what? It hasn't been necessarily that bad for them if they're 90 years old and they've been smoking every day.
That's what I mean.
Things affect people differently. George Burns smoked cigars every day, all day.
So he was
and he lived to
100,
be
right?
over
Or
100 years old.
Yeah. I think that's great. That woman's great. I think that it would prolong their lives a little bit, a little alcohol in them, ferment their organs from shutting down.
Well,
you know
I
what
don't
I'm saying?
know if that works.
Well, you know how that works.
But I mean, you know what? They're not 14-year-old kids
No.
deciding whether or not they want their boobs chopped off. This isn't what we're dealing with. These are grown-ass adults who've
Yeah.
lived a life and they've gained all this knowledge and wisdom, hopefully. And if they want to drink, let them drink.
It's just like if they want to have sex, let them have sex.
And I think listening to her testimony, it's not like they don't allow drinking in the rooms, I guess, but you have to go get it because she's like, well, this way we don't slip on the ice while going out to get a box of wine. That to me sounds like I guess they can drink there, but
They're
they don't have.
asking.
They want them to serve it. They want it available
Yes.
in the nursing home so they don't have to go get it. Makes sense.
Yeah. I love it. I think it's a great idea. I
Dude,
think
how
they
fun
should.
would that? How fun would that be? And how much would you learn if you were a bartender in one of those places?
Oh, no doubt.
Listening to their
The his-
stories and shit.
Could you imagine like Jerry, who's just a fucking alcoholic, fucking
Yeah.
hammered, running
Yeah.
from room to room, fucking, just slapping his old penis on Gildred's face and shit because he's fucked up.
On
Come
whose
on, that's-
face?
Gildred. Gildred. I
Who's
don't know.
Gildred?
I don't know. Mildred.
Mildred. I like Gildred. Gildred could work.
Yeah, but just imagine like after the whatever the happy hour is,
Yeah.
you would just want to hang out in that place
Yeah.
for like the next couple hours because it's fucking going to be mayhem. Just
I don't want to watch when it gets too out of hand, if you know what I mean. I don't need to see that. But no, I would love to fucking just listen to their stories and be the person that listens to them in general.
yeah.
Because nobody does. We always shove the fucking old people aside like they got nothing to offer society when they have the most to offer society. Isn't that
They've been
crazy?
through it.
Like
They've
they
been through it.
revere the old people in Japan.
Do they?
Yeah. I wish we treated people the same way here,
Yeah.
old people the same way here.
There's a lot
We
of
just- Stuff them away, like the nursing home. Like, I mean, they don't even, they let them live at home. And they should. Like Nuzzin, she's like, no, we're building a casita. That's a guest house. They're building a new house. I'm like, no, I want to have a place for my mom to live. I'm not putting her in a home.
I know those places are all full. I've when my grandmother was in one, I've walked by rooms and just you see them treating them like shit, just
Mhm.
like throwing them around, and then you see horror stories on TV.
Brooklyn
Fuck
Johnny
that.
says, I hang out at the VFW. Stories you hear leave you in tears.
Oh yeah, yeah, but it's true. We don't take enough from the old people, like the stories and we think, oh my God, they're so antiquated. The best picture you've seen is the old woman at a concert with her phone not out. Remember that? We always talk about that.
Yeah.
Everybody,
And she was at a parade.
or whatever it was. But
She was leaning
she's-
against the railing, just smiling and watching, and everybody else had their phone out.
Yeah, I mean that's
Yeah.
just like that.
Living life through her eyes instead of some sort of camera lens. Yeah.
And I start to feel old because I'm like, man, Giovanni will never know what it's like to fucking truly party like we used to party
Yeah, you
at a
gotta teach him.
nightclub.
You got to let me teach him. I'll take that part.
All right.
Give me that fathering job.
Can we leave the Coke out of it? Can we leave the lines?
Yeah. No, I don't want. No, see, I don't encourage Coke for anybody at this point.
Yeah. Okay.
It's too
cool.
dangerous.
Yeah.
Too dangerous.
But yeah, I want him to just like, you know what? He doesn't like to be on the phone, the iPad. He wants to be outside playing baseball. That's all he wanted to do all
That's
weekend.
fucking awesome.
All weekend. Dad, let's go. Dad, let's go. Basketball, everything, all weekend. It's great. I love
Yeah,
it.
keep encouraging them. Encouraging that.
Yeah.
Kat says we're the last generation, but you can show him. My son does all kinds of stuff that I did because you show him.
Yeah. for
Yeah,
sure.
where's he learn baseball? Not from you.
Actually, you want to hear something crazy? Guess who's
Okay.
his assistant baseball coach is?
Who's his assistant baseball coach?
Me.
What do you know about baseball?
I played baseball I'm not as good as Corey. I wasn't like semi-pro,
Yeah,
but I
no,
know,
yeah.
I know the basics of baseball. I'm his assistant coach because I don't know what the schedule is like, and if I'm, but yeah, there's a main coach, and I have to go to the Rutgers safety course. I have to do all that shit. But yeah, I'm going to teach them how to hit. I'm going to teach the kids how to do all the shit, run the bases.
You don't know how to teach a kid to hit. You don't
Well,
know the
he's-
mechanics of hitting. It's not just swinging a bat. Yeah, I mean, no insult, but I mean, if you want a kid to learn how to properly swing a bat and throw a ball, I've seen Corey do both. That's who you want to learn from, not some
I don't-
guy up there flailing.
You think that's how I fucking swing a bat?
I do. I see how you walk. There's no
Bro,
way you're-
doesn't mean, bro, first of all, I was a catcher. I was an amazing
Yeah,
catcher.
that's
I
where
could
they
throw-
put the fat kid. That's where they put
Yeah,
the kid.
but I
the
could throw-
fat kid, the non-athletic kid, they make him play catcher or right field.
Let me just tell you something. I think the most athletic person on the field is the fucking catcher. Number one. Number two, I can throw people out from my knees.
In every kid's movie, it's always the Oompa Loompa fat kid behind the plate.
Well, that's a
Because
wrong.
you don't
that's-
have to be athletic when you're playing Little League. That's just, you just sit down. Yeah, sure, when you get to the major leagues, Yadier Molina, probably the best defensive catcher ever. Yeah, he's a fucking stud. He's an athlete. Yeah. It was a P. But I mean, on school.
Yeah, so that's me. I'm his assistant coach.
All right, good. Good for you. Keep an eye on him. Spike the Gatorade once and see what happens. That'd be kind of fun. You see the Justin Timberlake DUI video that he was trying to have?
Oh yeah.
suppressed? Did you see that this weekend?
I did.
After watching it, you know why he wanted it suppressed. He
Oh,
was
yeah.
fucking hammered. And it's fucking hilarious. He's like, these tests are hard.
Sorry about that.
Is this your vehicle? Whose vehicle is it?
Yeah, it's just a rental.
It's a rental? Okay.
It's a rental.
Do you have any registration with it? Do you know if they can put it in the glove box?
Let me check.
What are you visiting?
Yeah, I'm on tour.
What are you doing?
I'm on a world tour.
A what?
A world tour.
Doing what?
Hard to explain.
How hard is it to explain? You're singing.
I first of all, I can't believe the cop didn't know who he was. I mean,
Why?
Everybody knows what even if you don't like his music, you know what he looks like.
I don't know. I mean, you know, it's been a while since NSYNC was popular. I mean, I guess you could argue they're still popular, but I mean,
Yeah, but
you know,
he was way more popular than in his solo career.
I know,
than he
but
was with NSYNC.
when's his last hit as a solo artist? I mean, it's not inconceivable that this cop has no idea who the fuck this is.
Yeah,
He's wearing
I
a
guess.
hat, you know. I mean, it's Justin Timberlake. He ain't the guy that they used to be.
Coyote said the cop was young. Yeah, I guess if you're
Yeah,
young,
the cop
you don't
was
know.
young.
Right. All right. Okay.
World tour. I'm Justin Timberlake.
What's your name?
Justin Timberlake.
You are Justin Timberlake?
Yeah.
You have a license with you?
Yeah, I do.
And then you're going to put your right foot in front of your left, stay just like that. Okay? You're going to be heel to toe, like this. Heel to toe.
Damn.
1 1,000, 2 1,000, 3 1,000, 4 1,000, 5 1,000.
Alright, that's all good. Alright.
By the way, these are like really hard tests.
He's just so fucking cooked.
Fucking hammered. Yeah.
So the way this device works, you just put your lips over it and you blow into it like you're blowing a balloon. No?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Alright, at this point, based upon the observations, you're under the arrest for suspicion of driving while intoxicated.
There has to be a moment of talking.
No, not anymore.
Please help me.
This is the woman that was in the car with him. She was sober, and the cops let her take the car. But I hope it's in this video. Let's just play it.
Hold on.
Okay.
So,
Hold on.
this is the registration of the vehicle. Just make sure it stays with the vehicle, okay?
I have his phone.
Yeah.
Yep.
Can you guys please just do me a favor because you loved Bye 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 or
I'm
like
happy.
Sexy Back?
So-
Like, do me one.
That's fucking hilarious.
That's funny.
Just do me a favor because you loved Bye 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 or Sexy Back. Yeah, no.
They could care
Favor, let
less.
me ask him if he wants me to give him his phone.
Yeah. I mean,
This is insane.
So it's not going to be a long thing. I'll let you walk up real quick.
Please.
Oh, God. And there's more
Wow.
to it, but
Wow. Yeah, he's cooked. He's hammered. Wow.
I mean, it's in the past now. He should have just, you know what? You got to laugh about it because now it just looks worse. When he was trying to fight it, just let it come out. Yeah, you're drunk. So what?
Yeah, and Gonzo has a good question. Wait, this lady in the car was sober and not driving?
Mm-hmm. That's what I thought too. Why wasn't she driving?
Wow.
Because, well, you know, he's the man. He wanted. Maybe he
Justin.
just was like forced her to. I'm driving. No, I'm driving.
Wow.
It's hard to argue with fucking drunk people. In Florida, fucking Rick got so hammered on Jillian Day on Sunday.
Mm.
There was a CVS across the street. We're trying to walk to the CVS, and it's constant traffic. Key West, one way in, one way out.
Yeah.
It's spring break. Constant traffic, no break. We had to cross that busy street. He's like, fuck it. He just walked out into the middle of the road and stuck his hand up.
Jesus.
He doesn't have any memory of that.
Wow.
No memory. None. I'm like, what are you doing, Rick? And there's nothing I could have done to stop him. Couldn't have done anything. If he died, Nuzzin would have blamed me, but there was nothing I could have done.
Wow.
He walked away from me and walked out in the middle of the street, put his hand up. The car stopped. Did the same thing after we left the store. Yeah.
Couldn't do that in Jersey. You get fucking run over.
Oh,
He
yeah,
doesn't
they
know.
won't stop.
No, they just hit you and just apologize later.
Would they?
I don't know. Maybe we wouldn't
No.
even apologize. They just hit you. He was drunk.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's do some news.
And now, from a location unknown for his safety, it's Kane with the Not Quite News.
Giant parachuting spiders are slowly but surely invading states across America with no end in sight.
Fuck that.
I'll just tell you, they started in Georgia 10 years ago, and they've been working their way up the East Coast.
Yeah.
Their back legs are 4 inches long.
Oh, fuck that. Nope. No, thank you.
It's the Joro spider, invasive species that uses its web as a parachute.
What
Can be found in the wild in China, Japan, Taiwan, Korea. Now it's here in the U.S. Georgia, they saw them in Georgia in 2013. Now it's in Georgia, Tennessee, North Carolina, South Carolina. They've also been detected in Alabama, West Virginia, Pennsylvania, and Maryland. Well, if they're in Pennsylvania, then it's only we'll see them this summer floating around.
No shit. What do? You see a fucking spider parachuting towards your face. What do you do?
I didn't have Navy SEAL spiders on my fucking bingo card for 2026.
Fuck, man.
Desperate farmers have resorted to dressing up like bears to ward off some thieving monkeys.
That'll do it. Just dress up like a bear. Go to fucking down the street. Monkeys will go away. It's gone.
Okay. A monkey problem in India has left some farmers so desperate they've taken to dressing up as bears to stop them from ransacking their crops and their homes. Monkeys cause a menace and eat potatoes and strawberries from our fields. Jay.
I'm going to stop there. I'm done.
Yeah, you don't need to. There must be more than 100 monkeys here. This happens every day. Monkeys run away after seeing us like this. And I just want to let the mafia know that I did not find this story. Jay found this story.
I did. I sent it
And
to you.
Jay sent this story to me.
Because I was hoping you'd say, yeah, imagine 100 monkeys just walk up on you and just fucking start stealing your crop. What do you do?
I'm not going to play your game. This is Jay's game.
Yeah. Monkeys.
They're breaking into homes and ransacking refrigerators.
Wow. Sounds like Rawway.
You just can't help yourself.
I just can't. Oh, shit.
Robot went nuts in California in a restaurant, smashing plates. The staff tried to restrain this fucking robot that went nuts. Let me find it for you. Let me show you this thing. Now, keep in mind, look to the face of the robot, okay? It has it's smiling, and then it's not. Okay, there it's freaking out. It's just like flailing. This one waitress has it by the back, and it's trying to get away, and it's already broken plates and thrown chopsticks and shit. And a smile disappears off his face. Look at that. Wow. That thing is pissed. There's no smile there, just wide eyes. There should be a kill switch, but there isn't. They had to get their phones out and use the app to shut it down. There needs to be kill switches on these motherfuckers. You think this is where it ends? This is just where it begins.
This is the beginning. Yeah, no, the ones that I used to work with, they have like a red button on the back. You hit it and it stops. I don't know what the fuck's up with this thing. That's crazy.
Yeah, it's doing the Heil Hitler now. Look at that.
Jeez, that's you're looking into the future right here. This is the future. 20 years.
Whatever happened with the robot monkey thing, or not the monkey thing, but the robot thing?
It's just
stupid.
People aren't ready. People aren't ready for it. And because then you see shit like that and they just don't want to.
You quit?
I kind of had to move on. The company wasn't making money. It's just you had to sell so many robots to even break even. It just wasn't worth it.
Gabriel Iglesias turned down $1 million to be the face of Ozempic.
Good for him.
Fluffy.
Good for him.
He said this is way before it became like, Ozempic. You know, it wasn't a thing yet.
Yeah,
he
yeah.
was supposed to be the guy singing in those commercials. They wanted me to be the face of the brand, he said. Even though it was $1 million deal, I couldn't do it. What they wanted from me was more than I could give because I was going to do better on the road. And then he says, I got on Ozempic for 5 months. It works. It's scary good how it works because it does curb your appetite to the place where you're like, do I even need food? But then I got off the Ozempic and immediately gained 20 pounds like that.
Yeah, because you go back to eating like a fucking savage.
Yeah.
And your metabolism's it's not good.
Okay, some jokes.
It's now time for
You ever seen a grown man naked?
Kane and Corey's really bad jokes.
Yeah, baby, yeah!
Man in Thailand's been arrested after he was caught climbing into a zoo enclosure with Moo Dang. Moo Dang is that adorable pygmy hippo.
Oh, geez.
You don't know, but she's about 1 year old now. Moo Dang. Yeah, was a big thing for a while there on the internet.
Moo Dang.
Moo Dang. Yeah, Moo Dang, man. Almost got a Moo dent in his skull. And those parachuting spiders that we talked about, continuing to spread in the U.S. You ever swat at something in the air and realize it's a spider? Yeah, that's how heart attacks happen. Your fucking hand's going to get caught in the web.
Oh
my
shit.
God, that's going to be absolutely terrifying.
Do you
You're going to be
remember?
sitting there coaching your son, baseball,
Oh,
and you're going to see a bug flying, and you're going to swat at it and realize it's a spider, and it's caught on your hand. You're going to do the spider get it off me dance, and all the kids are going to laugh.
remember when the cicadas were out? Like it was bad. Remember
Yeah.
those down
Uh-huh.
here? And then I would ride on the motorcycle. Imagine getting hit with one of those things riding on the motorcycle doing
Hurts.
70. Oh my God. Awful.
Want a Hertz donut? A high-ranking FEMA official claims to have once teleported to a Waffle House. A Waffle House? Never teleport while drunk. You teleport to a Waffle House only to get telepopped by a stray bullet. What do you mean I can't pay with waffles with my EBT card? That sucks. Pow, pow. In Spain, they're teaching police dogs to perform CPR. Too bad there's no such thing as nose to crotch resuscitation because they'd all be heroes. Volkswagen cutting 50,000 jobs. BMW also announced that since drivers never use them, they're getting rid of blinkers. I don't use mine that often. It's not just BMW drivers. I only use my blinkers if there's people around me. There's no need to otherwise.
You could get a ticket for that. You know that, right?
I know.
All right, just letting you know.
I already got my speech ready. Well, officer, there's nobody around. Still the law. And then I don't know where I would go from there. But at least I have the beginning.
You could just say, well, can I blow you? And see where that takes you.
I don't think I'll try that.
All right.
Probably get you in more trouble, Jay. It doesn't work like it does in pornos.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That's not real life. Pornhub is not real life.
Oh, fuck.
And the House Oversight Committee deposed Jeffrey Epstein's longtime accountant. Well, because as everyone knows, Epstein didn't bill himself. I might have used that one already. I don't know why I didn't erase it. All right, well, let's get the hell out of here. We'll see about Corey tomorrow. I'm not sure.
Yeah. I mean,
We'll be here. Might have a guest. Who knows?
Yeah.
Take it easy. And if it's easy, take it twice.
All right. Monday. Later.